Okay, hello everyone, good evening. And this is episode 2 of the Happy Money series. So today I have here again the founders of PolicyWoke, Jimmy and Ethan. Round of applause for them.
Yay.
Right,
Okay.
welcome. Thanks for coming on. Okay, let me just toggle on my Facebook first. Switch back to
Sure.
live audience. Okay, public. All right. Okay, can. All right. So without further ado, we'll just jump into two very practical topics. Today we talk about money. So the first one we'll talk about saving money. How do you cut down your expenses and how do you trim unnecessary items off your list? So maybe you start with Ethan. What is your own personal experience and what tips do you have to share with us?
Okay. For me, right, it's more about finding the best deal for the items that I wanted. Yeah. So because I'm not someone who goes for brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for a few things, like maybe diapers, I'll definitely go for Mummy Poco. There are no choice. Yeah. But let's say, for example, some of the brands for ham, for cheese, we don't necessarily go for a certain brand. Yeah, it's more of like looking for the best part of the money lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so easiest is to see if like, okay, if a packet of cheese with 10 slices is about let's say $2, then another brand is like maybe 170, will most likely go for the 170 first.
Okay. So
Yeah,
that's tip number one. Don't go
so it's for every single thing that is like, okay, you must be able to accept the quality first in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, so then you can make that switch. If not, for some people is I must have iPhone, so that one you are there already, like you're locked into iPhone ecosystem. Yeah.
Okay, for those of you who are watching and you agree that you don't really go for the brand, actually I agree also. Yeah, I don't really go for brand. And when I do a lot of grocery shopping, a lot of stuff I go for house brand as well. So that saves me money. And if you are also someone like that, just drop a comment below. Just yes, I am one of those. And so what are the things that you actually don't mind spending a little bit more on the brand other than diapers? Yeah, mentioned.
Okay. For me, because I'm my background is property maintenance. So when I did my renovation, right, I actually look for the best, so-called the best quality lah. Or not necessarily the best quality, but the easiest to maintain items.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have been doing life cycle costing for materials, and I find that if your items in your bathroom, and especially because I live near the reservoir at Teban Gardens area, so things tend to rust easily.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll definitely buy stainless steel so that number one, it's easy to clean off all those rust, and number two, time save is money. So yeah.
Okay, that's something you KIV. Time and money. That one is a very important concept. Okay, how about you, Jimmy? What's your own experience and what are your thoughts? How can we cut down our expenses?
Right. Hi, everyone. My name is Jimmy. I'm co-founder of PolicyWoke. Okay, so regards to your question, so for me, personally, when it comes to spending, I do look out for some deals that can either have discount or have some form of rebates or cashback.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like for example, I have an account with a company called Shopback. Shopback is an affiliate marketing platform where it allows you to earn cashback while shopping online or at physical stores island-wide. Yeah.
Yep.
So certain expense, I do tend to log into my ShopBack account and look out for such deals. Yeah.
Do you
So that's
regular
one way
expenses
to,
or more big ticket items?
sorry, I beg your pardon?
Would it be more regular day-to-day expenses, or would it be something that is a bit more big ticket items that you use ShopBack, or both?
It's more for day-to-day expenses, including
Day-to-day, okay.
yeah. Yeah. So ShopBack is the one I primarily use. Then okay, there's one more thing I want to share. That's relevant for working professionals. Okay. As you know, right, nowadays some of the smartphones, their processor has gone so powerful that guys, do you know that some smartphones can actually be turned into a laptop experience with an external dock? Do you know that?
I don't know.
Do you know that?
So you actually do that?
No, but I do know of a website that sells batches of those laptop dock that could turn your smartphone into a laptop form factor.
Okay.
Yeah, so the company name is called next.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I share screen and show you guys what.
You can share. You can share. I think you can share, right? Just below.
Yeah, I can. I prepared the page actually. So give me a moment.
Have you tried doing this before?
I have been following their project since last year. Yeah. So not sure you can see.
Yeah. Put it on.
So this is Nextdoor that can turn your smartphone into a touchscreen laptop. Yeah. So how it works is, as you can see, right? Let's say this is your smartphone, right? With a USB-C port, you plug in into this Nextdoor, it turns into a laptop like factor. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's at a fraction of a cost of a laptop. Yeah, because it's a laptop powered by a smartphone. Yeah. So they do have a list of compatible smartphones because not all smartphone works. So for those of you watching me, if you have a Galaxy S8 and above, or a Note 8 and above, or even a Huawei Mate 10 and above, P20 and above, or View 20, or some LG smartphone, you are likely to be able to, buy this Nextdoor and be able to have a laptop experience. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's a nice hack.
It's pretty cool. You can actually pre-order now. Their latest version of Nextdoor, which is the Nextdoor Touch, will be coming next year January. Okay. You can buy it for Singapore, which is $269 US.
Okay, that's quite reasonable price. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So it's useful if you have existing smartphone which is eligible for this extension. Yeah. So some of you may want to consider this for your professional work. This product will be coming next year January. Yeah. So it's worth checking out. Yeah.
Okay. That's
so
cool.
This is not sponsored. I don't earn anything from this. It's really purely for sharing.
That's a nice hack. Thanks for sharing.
It's worth sharing.
It's like if you have a very powerful smartphone, right, which really pay like near to $1,000. I think it's a pretty good extension, really.
So it's a pretty interesting project I've been following.
Okay.
So, that's all for sharing. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Actually, we just now briefly covered. You mentioned ShopBack and getting some rebates, right? Let's move along this line. So what credit cards do you all use and how do you all plan your expenses around credit cards? And how can we maximize the usage?
Okay, maybe for me, I answer first.
Yeah, sure.
Personally, I have only one or two credit cards, and I tend to use only one credit card most of the time because I'm someone who is simple when it comes to which cards to use for expenses. So I use UOB One card.
Okay.
And I pair it with my UOB One account. So so every month where possible, if I meet the eligible spends, okay, of course I only spend when I need to spend. So if I meet the eligible spend, I'll be able to earn cashback. Earn bonus interest on my UOB One account. So in terms of credit card strategy, mine is really as simple as just using one credit card for all my spend. So
okay, that's a wise strategy. That's not mine actually. Actually, I used to use the Priv miles, but I'm trying to shift out of Priv because the miles don't really help because I wanted to change it for tickets, but now like I don't think we'll be traveling for at least the next 6 or 12 months. So I'm trying to shift out.
Cashback one,
Yeah. Try to shift out. Yeah, maybe I shift to one. Ethan, how about you?
Okay, for me, most of my spendings are actually quite fixed. It's like diapers is definitely a grocery section, and I don't drive, so I don't need a card that actually gives me a discount for petrol. Yeah, and the rest is more into like my SP bills, telco bills, and because my spending is really below like less than $800. Yeah.
Wow.
So instead, I'm using like a Citibank SMRT card for all the spending. So it's like I match my spending habit with the card. Yeah, a lot of people have this misconception that okay, you must match your spending to the card, but it should be the reverse. The card should match your spending.
Yeah. That's because why everybody a lot of people overlook.
Yeah.
So once they get the card, then they'll think that they all aim to spend that amount, but actually it should be the other way around.
Yes, correct. So if somebody like took UOB One card, right, then they want to max the 5%, they'll be like, okay, every month I must spend $2,000. Like,
I'm sure Jimmy doesn't do that, right?
No, probably.
Aim to spend 2,000 every month just to make up 5%.
No, I won't spend for the sake of spending. So
yeah, but if you are spending like more than $800, Maybank Family and Friends card would be good. Yeah, because it's anything above $800, you get at least about 8% cashback. Yeah, so that's fantastic. So it really depends on the lifestyle. Then you really match the card. Not get the card, then you match your lifestyle to the card.
Yeah, and a lot of times the points you don't keep track, and then they expire. That's where it could be also, and that's why the banks are quite smart lah, because they make the whole system very opaque, and then you tend to forget. Sometimes you tend to forget to redeem your points. Yeah, and they just like, oh, expired, too bad. Happened to me before. Yeah. Most of the time, if you call them out, then they'll try to extend lah. But then, if I think if past a certain maybe 3 months expired, then they won't bother. Yeah, it's too bad. So for myself, right, how I save money, I think I'm quite simple as like Jimmy as well. I don't really spend a lot of stuff, and because I'm generally quite environmentally friendly. So when I don't need stuff, I don't keep buying. Because I realized that with e-commerce and online shopping, the downside is that a lot of times we don't keep track of what we are actually buying. And a lot of things that we buy, even though there might be a lot of discounts, like because a lot of the discount they are tagged to minimum spending. Like you spend $30, $40, $50 or $100, then you get certain amount of cashback or discount. So the retailers, the online retailers, they are quite smart lah. So they want to get you to just spend that few dollars more just to get that discount. Then you realize that actually you don't need to, you won't really use a lot of things that you actually purchase. So it ends up lying around in your house lah. And for me, I really don't like to keep a lot of things in my house, especially if I don't need them for the next like 3 to 6 months. I won't get them at all. Yeah. So for me, I don't purchase a lot of stuff online, and seldom do online shopping. Only probably once or twice a month. Yeah, that's doing quite a lot already. And only really when I need the stuff. Yeah, if I don't need the stuff, I'll go and buy. So I think that in a way is the savings. Yeah, don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, if you are watching and then you do a lot of online shopping, you buy a lot of stuff online, you just type yes. Or you don't buy a lot of stuff online, that's very good. You just type me as well. Yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to type in the comment box, chat box. And then to this episode, our topic is on saving money and also increasing your income. And we'll give you our share from our experience, and hopefully this will help you to save money and also to increase your income. So now that we have talked about credit card and online shopping, how often do you guys buy stuff online? Ethan, maybe your son.
Okay.
You buy most of your stuff online nowadays?
I would say that it's a mix. Okay, because I have a private forwarding company which I can actually buy from China. Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually consolidate my orders maybe once or twice every 2 months. Yeah. So after that, I'll just buy off China, then ship all the items directly. So I bypass all the middlemen. Yeah.
Do you have to have a certain amount before it makes sense to buy from direct from China?
If you are looking at it depends on the items, but generally almost every item there is a 60% reduction in price from what you can get in Singapore. So which means if it's $10, I can get it at $4. Of course, I bear the risk that maybe the item the quality is not there, but I think it's fine because I can just spend another $4.50. I still save It's a 10% off even if it goes wrong. Yeah.
But how do you set this up? You go and find online.
Okay, this really takes a lot of research, which means I have to talk to a lot of forwarders and companies that's situated both in China, Malaysia, even Indonesia. So I'm sort of like a major distributor kind, if you look at it in that way. Yeah. So currently I'm doing it for my own items and looking to if can expand into helping people to buy and charging a fee for it.
Yeah, you can do that. Why not?
Yeah, but currently it is still okay because for anything that you do, it's best that you do proper research, then ensure that you are satisfied with the whole experience before you even market it out to others. At least that's how I feel.
That's true. So how does it work with your forwarding company? You would you would get them to source, or you source and then you ask the people to send it over to their warehouse and then for them to pack it up and ship over or fly it over to Singapore?
Yes, I do my own research on the different e-commerce platform. Those local ones it's not like the big ones that you see like Lazada, Q10 or what. So for Indonesia, maybe it's a Bula Belaka. Malaysia one, they still do not have a very up and coming except for Shopee lah. So that one no fight lah. That one only Shopee. But China they do have their own internal purchasing website, e-commerce website, which is meant
Taobao,
for
is it? Or another one?
Taobao is one, and there's another one, but I cannot review it because if I review everyone will know already.
So your trade secret.
Does it end with the letter S?
No.
Then the letter S.
Yeah, if it's too mainstream, everyone will know already.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more of like you really have to do a research from sourcing. So that's for sourcing, but for forwarder, right? We also like talk to 30 companies that is doing forwarding. Yeah. Then we managed to source at least like a few 3 to 4 forwarders that have a decent handover time. They do not charge too much for their warehousing. Because when you buy goods, they need to store it, then after that they ship it. So if there is not much fees involved, right, then it can cut down on a lot of all the inventory risk, turnover risk, whatever risk. And the forwarders do take photo and check on the goods. So they send a photo to us to verify before they ship to Singapore. So which means that everything is done at China side. So I do not have to go down and check the goods, check the quality, all that. It's all done by the people down there.
Okay.
Okay, if you think of it, it's like I'm leveraging their time and effort.
Yeah, you are.
For a small fee for like I'm giving them about I think 2 to 3% of the items cost.
It's reasonable that charge. Yeah, I think you can just set out your own. You can just set out your own e-com store. But I think there's something to learn from there. I think because you are very hands-on, but a lot of times we are too lazy. I myself included. We are too lazy to actually go and source for all these suppliers and all the forwarding companies.
Right. So you have to think of it like it is really a lot of effort at the start. And this effort is continuous because there's always a risk of forwarder maybe not in the green. So they may fall, they may go bankrupt, or they no longer do the service. So that's why when you do business, right, you always need to have a plan A, plan B, plan C, up to even plan H. Because you really need to plan for all the different scenarios to ensure that everything works.
But I'm just curious, what got you started to do all this research and set all this up? Because I'm sure you must have taken quite a lot of time and effort.
I think it's because I'm looking to save money. So end up, you become so good that you can be a service provider.
Yeah. Set it up, bro. I'm just waiting for you to set it up.
In fact, a lot of our business stuff at PolicyWoke, right? We do source it directly from China and some of the other domestic market. Even our name cards is very high quality, but we are getting it at 60% reduction from local goods.
Oh, you source the name cards directly from China?
Yes.
Wow, yeah, amazing, man, bro. Yeah, very resourceful. I'm impressed. Yeah, you should write a book about it. How to be resourceful. Jimmy, how about you?
I seldom buy stuff online. Because I noticed that most of the stuff that are necessary for me to buy, right, I usually buy it off physical stores rather than online. So it's really seldom.
Yeah.
Uh,
Same lah, yeah, same like me. But I do buy stuff online. I do buy electronics online. But for stuff like handphone, actually I'm not sure I'll classify it online. I mean I found a supplier using online lah, so I use Facebook Marketplace to search and found a guy who sold so I bought my handphone lah, no contract. It's a Huawei P30. Yeah, bought it without contract.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found it through Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, and then the shop has been there for a while lah, so it's not some kind of shady shop. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just got my handphone. Yeah.
So smartphone is real lah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the store is physical store lah. Just that they also advertise it on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace is quite a good resource.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you guys have actually used it before.
Facebook Marketplace, no, not really. No.
Yeah.
Okay. For circuit breaker, I think I joined this group which is quite in the news already, called Hawkers United. I think recently they also have some internal split yeah. But that's also one way where we can actually support local and also look for good deals. Yeah, because everyone is helping each other. So if really if we can afford local goods, we can buy it from there. Yeah.
All right, great. Okay, so I hope that these money saving tips have helped you, and then we'll move on to a second part of our topic, which is how do you increase your income. So who wants to share first?
Maybe I share first.
Yeah, sure.
So so although I be working full time in PolicyWoke, but there are times whereby let's say I have 2 or more appointments on a certain day.
Yeah.
And then in between appointments, there may be like a 2 hours break in between. So when you have this 2 hours break in between, right, it's either you use the time to reply to emails or something like that, or you can take up an ad hoc delivery job and earn commission for each parcel you deliver. Do this in between while you do this as additional income while you are waiting for the time to meet your next client for next appointment. So I personally sign up an account with a company called Pickup as a delivery agent. So Pickup, because I don't drive, and Pickup accept those who don't drive and take only public transport.
Yeah.
So Pickup allows me to take ad hoc parcel job and earn additional income from there. Yeah. So that's one way to earn extra income for those of you who are in. Yeah. So maybe I share the website.
Yeah, sure.
So give me a while.
Pickup.com. Sounds like
okay, can you see the screen share?
Hang on, let me just put it on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Pickup with a double. Okay.
Yeah, with an additional P. Yeah. So you can actually sign up as a delivery agent. Yeah.
It's a local setup, is it?
It's a local. It's
nice.
sg.pickup.io.
Pickup.io.
Yeah. And you can sign up as a delivery agent. So basically, when you have an account and when you sign up as a delivery agent, right, you need to pass the test first, pass the assessment, pass already, then you have an account. Then when you log in, right, there's a list of parcel jobs that you can choose to take up.
What's the assessment? What will they test you on? Whether you can find a way from point A to point B.
It will test you on how the delivery works and the
Okay,
communication.
right.
It will test you. Yeah, you have to pass the assessment, then you can be an official pickup agent. Yeah. If you fail,
Okay,
nothing. Yeah.
okay.
I passed on the second attempt. So yeah, so there's a basically it's an ad hoc job. So there's a list of jobs that you can take up based on your schedule, and then once you complete the mission, then you get commission out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all for the sharing. Yep.
Great.
Yep.
How about you, Ethan? How do you increase your income?
Okay, for me, right, it's more about really finding what you are interested in. Yeah, so at one point in my life, maybe during secondary school, right, I think a lot of us, we like to play games, right? We play all sorts of games online.
Yep.
So I knew about this opportunity with my friend. So what they did was they signed an account. Like that time it was I think Ragnarok Online.
Yep.
So we just created a few characters and played the game because it is still at the infant stage. It's not so mainstream. Then once it become mainstream, we sell the account away to someone who's more interested in it.
Okay.
So that is
So
like
you build your account and sell it.
yeah.
Okay.
But that's only the start of everything, which is to say that because of your passion, right? Okay, you will tend to do better than whatever you are not interested in. Honestly speaking,
Yes, that's
the
very
happier
important.
you are, the better you will do it. I don't know why. Yeah. So
Because you have motivation, that's why
correct,
you push yourself to excel it.
correct. So
That's very important point to do.
So it became like a motivation factor for me. So when I actually started my job, right, in property management, okay, I was actually very motivated at the start.
Yeah.
Then along the years, like after 3 to 4 years, I got a bit jaded about the job. I'm no longer happy. Then I found a new direction, which is training. Yeah, so I got my ACTA certificate in 2015 and 2015. Then with help from my mentor and also because he gave me the chance, so I set up in-house approved training organization over there. And currently now because of COVID, right, training is booming already.
Yep.
Yeah, because government is giving money, people are really looking to upskill when they do have time, right? It's better that they start to learn more skills. So from there, I really felt that pursuing an additional passion, something that you are really interested in, and looking for ways to monetize it, right, will be the best side income you ever have. Because you are happily earning money while doing whatever you love.
Yeah. Agree.
So that's for me lah. So I'm thinking that as long as you're passionate in it, right, you should make it into something that you are quite semi-expert already, or if you have time, make it expertise. Yeah.
Okay, so there are actually a few things to unpack from what Jimmy and Ethan have shared. So first thing Jimmy you mentioned is that how you utilize the time, allow time in between, and you make it very productive by engaging in a side hustle. And then Ethan, you talk about how you utilize your passion and then you transform it into a way as a way of bringing in some income. So combining the two, right? So for me, how I spend my free time is I produce content. I like to write. So yeah, Ethan, I agree with you. It's important to utilize your passion in a very productive and very practical way. So for those of you who are watching online now, whether you have a full-time job or you are an entrepreneur, you can waste. I'm sure you can all of us. I think all of us we can surely make even better use or more productive use of our time for sure. Because every day we waste a lot of time. Minimum for me, at least one day I'll waste 1 or 2 hours and it's not one stretch or 1 hour or 2 hours, but it comes in like 5 minutes doing this, 5 minutes doing that, 5 minutes watching this video that doesn't really, you won't value add to yourself or to anybody. Yeah. So I think every day if we diligently squeeze out that time, right, and then we think of a way to creatively monetize it, like Ethan has said, build up, like play games and then build up account and then sell it away. Yeah, that's one way of making money. Jimmy said find a side hustle that is like along the way, and on the way then you can send parcels to somebody. I think that is also about being very creative and being very resourceful. Yeah, think of ways to make money, and it doesn't always, making more income doesn't always have to come at the expense of like spending time with our family or spending time on ourselves. Like I think Ethan, you attest to that as well. Yeah. So I think for those of us who are watching here, so think of ways. There are at least 3 ways we can increase our income. Yeah, in various creative ways, whether side hustle, whether turning our passion into and monetizing it, or even could be collaborating with people. Like for example, I'm now collaborating with Ethan and Jimmy. We do run this series on fortnightly. For now. Hopefully, we'll turn it into a weekly thing, and hopefully, you guys that are watching, find something useful, something valuable, something practical take away out of this series. That's my real aim. Yeah, and I think increasing income this period of time, you just have to be very creative about it, because the economy is changing and certain industries will change forever. I was just reading an article earlier in the day about some of the companies that are closing down. Like Bakerzin, one of them, Bakerzin is not closing down. And I think they owe close to 40 million to their parent company. Yeah. I had a friend who used to be my manager last time when I first joined the retail as practicing as a pharmacist. So she actually went to join Bakerzin for a while. I don't know whether she's still there, but that time was Bakerzin was up and coming. That was a good 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, but now like most other business closed down. So a lot of things have changed, and we cannot be stuck in traditional ways. I cannot be stuck in 2019. Yeah, and coming out with a side hustle or side income is I'll say it's going to be a norm. Moving forward. Yeah. So you have to be very creative. You have to think of ways to increase your income, not just be stuck. And also in line with that, I think I got asked you guys also. So what are some of the skill sets that you guys have acquired along the way when trying to increase your income? What are some of the things that you have picked up along the way?
Maybe I start first.
Yeah, sure.
So for me, ever since I joined Ethan in PolicyWoke, basically it allows me to have opportunity to hands-on on how to start and manage my own business. Yeah. So because in PolicyWoke, I taken charge of business development lead and maintaining the website and social media of our business. Yeah, so it's really a hands-on experience for me, and frankly, I enjoy this experience. Yeah, and I'm thankful for Ethan for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, and some more this trait is something which I believe in. Is our company is really something which benefit society in general. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
yeah, I'm proud to be part of the business. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. How about
So
yourself,
yeah.
Ethan?
Okay, I would say that whatever skill set that you acquire through your years, right? Unless you are really specialized, like in law or in hospital, like you're a doctor, I would say that most of your skill sets are really transferable.
Yep,
Yeah. So
yep.
in a way, you look at what I was doing. I was a property manager. I'm managing building finances. I'm managing life cycle costing. I'm managing humans. I'm managing operations. I'm managing vendors, 20 to 30 different vendors. So if you look at it in that way, if I do my own business, I'm probably managing the same thing again, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you look at it in this way, right? If you are able to streamline all these processes, yeah, if you are able to look at all these skill set that you acquire, like how to get the best deal out of getting 3 quotation. So end up instead of looking for 3 quotation, you may look for 30, but you really pick the few that you will always use. So that's how I thought about the maybe doing a side side trading business. So it's really about pursuing what we are really interested in.
Yep,
Because having that skill set is not enough, but having that
yep.
motivation to keep improving on that skill set and to make it very relevant to the economy will be your most valuable asset. If you look at it, in my opinion, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So don't be discouraged. Even let's say for those in aviation, right? I think because of the strict training, their customer service is so good, right? They
Yep.
go to any customer service, but they may not pay as high as airlines. But if they are
Yep.
given a certain decent remuneration, right, they can also jump over to that industry.
Yep.
Yeah, so that is something that a lot of people may want to consider. Yeah, so don't be really dejected or that I'm not getting my job now or I need to change my job, but rather you use it as a way to validate that your skill set is really valuable. It's how you're able to convert that value into money lah, basically,
Yep. Yep.
because
Yep.
everyone have their worth. It's more about trying to convert it to the monetary sense lah, and
Correct.
someone appreciating you for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
So,
I
so if you
agree.
really,
Yeah.
so if you really have time now, you don't know what to do, right? Yeah, just go for a short course, something that you may be interested in, earn some money from training allowance.
Yep.
Which means you are paid to learn a skill that you may be interested in, and once you acquire that skill, you can actually evaluate whether you really want it or not. So getting paid to be trained to learn something is better than using your own money to train, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Correct.
That's true. Yeah, in fact,
Yeah.
I took advantage of that. So I actually went on the PCB program. So I took up a diploma in digital marketing. So in case you guys have been watching or you all don't know my background, I was trained as a pharmacist. So I was practicing as a pharmacist for 7 years before I decided to step out of the industry to try something totally different on my own. Yeah, so I was doing digital marketing and I took advantage of the PCB program and I got myself a diploma in digital marketing. yeah, so
Wow.
yeah, Ethan, you made a very good point. So make use of this time as well to find something that you're passionate and you enjoy doing and pick up that skill set. Because it's in fact actually if I connect the dots backwards as a pharmacist, I was in the retail line. So I was actually building upon my skill sets. Yeah, from when I was practicing and then learning about digital marketing and then now doing coaching and then financial planning. I'm really actually just building on my skill set. I'm not totally the job title is very different, but what I'm doing is really just building on to my skill set of interacting with people, of getting them to a better desired outcome, or getting them one step closer to the goals. Yeah, so essentially that's what I'm doing. Yeah, good point, Ethan. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you want to say something?
Yeah, I also have a career transformation. Yeah, so I used to work as a software specialist for about 8 years. But throughout these 8 years, right, I do get the opportunity to make critical decisions when it comes to software projects. Yeah, so that's in addition to my ongoing software development work. So all these combined skill sets, as Ethan mentioned, is indeed transferable to my current role in PolicyWoke, which is business development and managing the website and social media. Yeah, so it's transferable, really. Yeah. So
Yep. All right. So we have come to the end of our show. So thanks everyone for joining in today, and I hope that you have learned something valuable, whether it's saving money or increasing your income. Actually, there's the one aspect of increasing income we haven't really talked about it. Besides building side hustle, there's also a part about investing, how to invest your money. So maybe that one we will leave it to 2 weeks time when we come back again. So let me see when will that be? It will be 31st. So that will be 31st. Yeah, 31st of October. We'll have episode 3 of the Happy Money series. And thank you once again. I hope we have enjoyed the time tonight. Happy Coach here with Ethan and Jimmy, the founders of PolicyWoke. And thank you guys, and wish you a very good Sunday and weekend ahead. Good night and see you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye everyone.
All right.